Good evening, and welcome to Boys from the Baltic Star. We are a narrative stream. We do narrative gaming, and at the weekends, that usually means Friday and Saturday night, we do tabletop RPGs. But sometimes we do narrative computer games. And tonight, I'm going to be playing a little bit of the Banner Saga, which is a relatively new game to me. So, in order to make it all go smoothly and easily, I have the help of a friend of the channel, very much a friend of the channel, Sock Fiddler. Good evening, Socks. How are you?
Hello, love. I'm all right. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. I'm okay. Very much looking forward to some Banner Saga. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure
it's
this
gonna be
will
great.
work brilliantly.
And I have to say, I'm relieved this week that you're not heaping the entire responsibility for the outcome of the game on my shoulders this week. Thank you so much.
No,
A
I think that was perhaps a little harsh, to be honest.
bit much, a bit much. Plus, it kind of forced me into being an adult for a bit, and don't want that. Not on a Monday. Come on.
Wait, are you not my adult supervision?
No, no, that's Luke, and he's taking the night off. We couldn't get any adult emergency cover, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough
I'm
then.
just the one who knows where all the lollipops are stashed.
Okay. So, I think we can catch up with the story as we play, can't we? Because there'll be plenty of time
Yeah.
as we actually play.
Yes.
So let's hit
And
resume.
ooh, okay. Um,
Because
so
we.
as I recall, last week you'd managed to get pretty good command of the combat system, and that was going fairly well. Though Mirka, who may or may not be here tonight, was astonished at our ability to completely ignore percentages unless they were utterly in our favour. Hi, Mirka. There he is. Hello, darling.
Yes. Yes, welcome.
Oh,
Thank you for joining us.
it's lovely to have you with us again. So yes, we broke Alette's moral fortitude. We nearly killed Eric. I think we should try harder on that one. And yeah, surprisingly casualty-free game last week.
Yeah, we took some knocks. A few people got knocked down, but we've restored them to health. And the story can continue.
Yes,
So,
God, I'm excited. And of course, when we start with such beautiful optimism and a certain amount of hubris, as we're starting with this evening, it's only going to go better than it did last week. I expect a wholesome and happy outcome.
I do like your optimism. I do like
Yes,
your optimism.
it's going to be brilliant. It's
Uh,
gonna be great. Let's call this plan Luke.
Bodies of Dredgen villagers make a macabre house path to houses that have been ripped apart as if by a tornado. Hear that, Ursa says. Sounds like crying. We discover a trapdoor partially hidden by a carpet. Well, we're going to open it. It's a door. It's what we do on this stream.
We do doors. Hi, Kelly.
Ah, Kelly, thank you for joining us. What do we do now? Oh. Well, we don't want them to stay here, do they? Can we afford to send escorts with them? I think we probably can, can't
We
we?
do have a lot of people and a lot of supplies. We're in a
We
very
do.
comfortable position.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Um, yes, Eric is not the most optimistic of people today, apparently.
Oh, we decided that he was the poor Skarsgård, didn't we?
Uh,
Okay. Yes.
um,
Oh no, you're fine. You're a friend, and it's lovely to have you, Mirka. So you're welcome.
not literally, of course. Oh, I don't know. I think it is a thin excuse to run home.
Although belatedly, Russ notes that there's nothing like the realization that you've got to be your own adult supervision.
Yes.
Sorry,
No.
Bucky.
No, I'm keeping Eric. I'm sorry. I don't want to miss the opportunity to watch him die if he's going to die.
We don't want an off-screen death for him.
No,
Fine.
no, that it wouldn't be right. Okay.
Oh, he's not happy though, is he? God.
When
Not
is he
happy
ever
chap there,
happy? In fact, are there any people in this game who've ever been other than miserable?
Rook's pretty chirpy. In his reluctant to be boss, but also wanting to be boss sort of way.
Yeah, I suppose there's a little bit.
And the Hakon's always pretty chirpy in his sarcasm. I feel it's like cheerfully sardonic.
Yeah.
Exactly, Merker. Yes, if he's going to die, it's by us.
Okay. We can press on. We have supplies. We have the
Loads of
necessary.
supplies.
Yep.
The first time I ever played, I'd starved by this point. It was going downhill quickly.
A caravan of Val heading this way. Probably a few hundred in total. Okay. Must be with Vognir. Was. Vognir didn't make it. Yes. Yes, we're very serious about this. In fact, we're serious about most things. Isn't Ulfar in charge there? Ulfar's still in Schlid, in case he needs to be. He sent me to meet Vognir. Well, fair enough. We've seen nothing happening in Schlid. It sounds like my favourite place on Earth, then. No dredge. They never came through Schlid. They're all pouring out of Ridgehorn. We only just found out about it. All right. Fair enough. All right. The fort on the bay that's been abandoned for hundreds of years. Oh. Another damned invasion. Well, of course Ludin forces his way into the conversation. It's what he does.
Here's my dog. Your cat's just come into the house.
That's very nice.
Sorry.
Wait a godless minute. What did you do? Okay.
Sorry about that.
The long banner hangs in Arborang. Second Great War nearly screwed us all. What did you do this time? Yes! It's a long story, Fasolt. I'm very tempted to say nobody. I can't let him out of my supervision, though. Yeah, no one to worry about anyway. So, yes, what orders did Ulfar give? We can offer any support we need. He's got 330 Val. And Ulfar wants to know what's happening at Ridgehorn. What's my plan? Oh.
Sorry, we have one?
We do now. Thinking on my feet. If they're flooding out of Ridgehorn, we've got to go to Ridgehorn. We're not...
I mean, we are sort of refugees running for our lives. I think running towards danger is the opposite of that. But again, I mean, we are big tough guys with lots and lots of axey, cutty things.
And we've now got 330 warriors joining us.
That's a lot to feed. We should really cull.
You don't think they brought their own sandwiches?
Yeah, but I think we've got better ones. They're going to be at our buffet table.
We're not going to part ways with Ludin. We're going to go to Ridgehorn. Excellent.
Okay. I mean, what I do appreciate about Fasolt is he's fantastically accessorised. He's got the lovely golden tips on his horns. He's got the matching gold and red shield. I mean, he's just a dude. He's like top cat.
Are you insane? He just said an army of dredge are pouring out of that fort.
I did say that too, Ludin. You're not alone.
Go on to Grofheim then, Prince. Having your blood on my hands would be worse than doing nothing. He glances at his men. Okay. Actually, I don't want to lose Ursa and Bercy, to be honest.
There's all.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he does when literally cornered like a rat.
And surrounded by many, many soldiers that are twice his size and weight.
Yeah, do whatever you like, Ludin. I'm not.
And he's taking no prisoners tonight.
Okay. Yes. How much experience do we have in these matters? We have fought like 9 dredge.
And still haven't shot as many people as Alette.
True. Mankind has never provoked them into a war. You're going for a third. Is taunting the dredge into genocide a game for your kind? Ah. All right.
Ooh, okay, so let's have a look at our numbers now.
Nearly 700 vol.
They didn't bring their sandwiches, look. We're down to 56 days of food. That's okay, it's still loads.
It's a fair amount. Hike approaching the Godstone is murder. You recall how most Godstones were built on hills overlooking other Godstones. Fair enough. It does nothing to ease your pain.
It's an interesting discussion, Merca, about how they get their shirts on and off. My theory has always been Velcro. Or just tiny, tiny laces. Yeah.
It's a fair point.
Lol, I see what you did there. That was good. With the horns being pointy.
Okay. Black rocks are flying at us. Okay.
Make Ludin go see what's going on. A quick... I love this. I love how they do it. It's a quick head count. There's at least 737. Not 730-ish.
All right. We're going to take the...
You got this. Come on, Ben.
Yeah.
Come on, Bucky.
All right.
Oh, now you have lots of choices.
I do.
And they're all healthy. Oh, that's because we rested at the end of the last stream. That's right.
Okay. Yes, we do. Right. Now, remind me what the icons are, people. Break. Yep, okay. Alright. So, we could up his pool. Okay. Alright. Now, do we want Ludin in the fight? We do not. He's not potent enough.
Okay. We want to win the fight, then I take it.
Do we have...
My
my
personal philosophy of the Val was that they're like Viking action men, in that they don't have bits, they come with clothes, and they're designed just to hit things. That's what I reckon. Which character has the biggest whiz? Dare I ask, what's a riz? The biggest whiz.
Okay. That, I think, is the best we can do.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting,
+2 will per kill.
interesting line.
That's useful.
But I would suggest possibly putting one of your lower levels in so that he can get a bit of experience and promotion before we get to like
That is my
a few
temptation,
injuries.
but not perhaps in a battle where our numbers are so even. We've got
Okay.
them outnumbered, but it's like 850 to 700 or something. You know, it's tight.
737. No, it's not tight. It's 120. We've got them outnumbered by 120. Oh, okay. The Gen Z slang for your dating game. Whiz. Kids these days. Okay, well, personally I would think it's Hakon, honestly. Just because of the sass. The boy knows his worth.
Per kill. Okay.
I also think he's a Taylor Swift fan and he goes to festivals, but not Reading. I think Reading's too grungy for him. I think he's a Glastonbury and Bonnaroo guy.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
Look at the way he's
no, we
fondling
can't
that
have that.
axe.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so that is sorted. So let's go do a battle and
Okay.
find out if this is going to be an easy battle or a hard battle.
Yes.
There seem to be many of them. Many of them.
The little ones. Look at him. The scrappy.
Okay. Actually, I don't completely hate that layout for the most part. Okay, let's try it. So, um,
Wowzers.
well, that's clearly cheating.
And that's why I say he's the one I date.
Okay, hang on a second. Where can this guy move to? Don't want him to move that far. So let's see what happens. Do that.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry. Hang on a second. Is that him? Not
I
enough to
feel
get
like
it
I
for
need
8.
to say something inspirational. Don't sod it up! Yeah! I
Alright,
don't know.
let's at
I don't
least
know how
weaken him to
imply
the
it,
point
is
that he's
it?
not going to inflict too
Yeah!
much in return. Stop doing that, you irritating people. Okay. Alright. So this should be Pretty straightforward. I don't know if she's going to have enough ability to shoot one. She's not going to be able to dispatch. No, okay. Instead,
Well, you see, the thing you have to understand about Bucky is he absolutely does not ever, for any reason, panic at all. Like, I've only ever seen him phase once, and that was when we did something basically ridiculous. So stupidity phases him, but people doing new and terrible things to each other generally not. So it's less that he's handling it well and more that he doesn't know he needs to care about it yet.
the question becomes, where would I like to put this guy?
So that formation you have there with the 3 and the 2 tucked behind them is really lovely, Bucky. That's a really, really good
The
setup.
problem is this guy needs to get into the fight. And he's only Eric.
Well, you know, nobody's perfect.
It's true. And if I knock this guy down with armor quite a lot, then he's going to face more of a challenge later. Excellent. This guy can't move because there's no gap big enough for him, which is bizarre since there should be a gap there, shouldn't there? Okay, you can't do that. Right. That's fine, it's only Eric.
So one of them's got, I forget which one it is now, but one of them's got an ability where they can sweep their sword and hit multiple enemies in one swoop almost. But I forget who it is. But you've got two dreads beautifully positioned next to each other there, which could be a really useful thing.
Trim that one down.
Oh, now you've got 3.
Put Eric right in that corner. How's he doing? He's all right for the moment. How's that guy?
Oh, is that what it is? Tempest. Yeah. It's been such a long time since I properly played it that I forget now who does what. But I made every available use of that attack. What was the cornerstone of my entire game? Can I do the big swoopy thing? Yes, fine.
With him, added strength and armor damage to target and adjacent enemies. I've got to stop doing that. So if I go there, and then use that. Him. Irritatingly, that's of course moved them out of the range of Moga.
It's not a terrible thing, though.
It isn't the end of the world.
Because now he can become the end of the wall that protects her.
Okay.
Oh, good night, Kels. Thanks for stopping by.
Strike adjacent enemies in a spin attack.
W2.
Good night, Kelly. Thank you for coming along. So I have a question. Does Tempest mean adjacent enemies as in adjacent to each other or adjacent to me?
I think adjacent to you.
Oh, well, in that case.
Oh, interesting. You didn't get the third one. Hi, Lee. How are you, love?
Trim this one back a bit.
Don't forget that horn. I try every week not to make that sound incredibly salacious and every week.
Excellent. That one made the mistake of coming in range of my archer. Okay. No, that guy 3 and 8. That guy 7 and 1. You can't actually get to face him. Take him down.
Okay, so it works in a clockwise fashion, and each time you level it up, you get another enemy that you can hit. So that's why we only hit 2, even though there were 3 available, because it's just not high enough rank yet. Thanks for that, Merker.
That's useful advice. Thank you.
Oh, we can hit good guys as well. I mean, I feel that Eric's got a swipe coming. Or Ludin. Let's have Ludin in the fight. Accidentally stand him next to one. Great. We were aggressively saving you, Ludin.
We'll leave a bit of a blockage, so he's got to run round if he wants to get to the archer. But
no, absolutely, because sometimes these big guys are just there as deterrents. to make life just very difficult. So he might not have hit very much at the moment, but you've played him perfectly in terms of potential.
This is good. They're being pushed back all the way down the line. Could take this opportunity to pull back. I have to say, I think we're doing all right here. I think it's worth trying to kill a few more.
It's your advantage. Plus, Eric hasn't really been smacked around yet, and I feel he really needs a chance to learn and grow.
Morale is improved. I don't think they know what morale is if they think this is the kind of thing that improves morale.
Yeah, because it's a scorching victory, isn't it? It's a resounding win. Also, use your horn. Horn!
Not allowed to use the horn. Oh, it has no effect
it.
on the active unit who's full willpower.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's just fun shouting horn at you, honestly. It is a dream come true. Horn, Ben.
Let's chip his armour down a bit, make him a bit more vulnerable. There's no way I'm going to get in range with her. So
you could possibly.
I don't think there's any benefit to her resting, though, is there? She's...
No, I mean, you could move her a little bit to the left.
If I?
And then get a swipe at that one that's up against... Oh, God, I forget. I'm sorry. I have a condition that affects my memory, which is why I'm like, the redhead and the short one.
I can't hit that one, but I can hit that one.
Yeah.
And with his armour reduced, that's not a bad hit. Go on, take it, Eric. Oh, it's your turn to fight back. That's good. I like that in an Eric. Yep. Chip his armour down as well, make him more vulnerable.
Oh, he nearly ran away.
Okay.
Also, bear in mind, there's no harm in regrouping and letting them come to you.
I think that's probably true, but... I'm concerned about boxing people in where they can't get out if I do that. So, let's take a quick scan around the battlefield. We've got 3 up there, and we've got 2 down here.
And then there's Eric.
Yeah, there is Eric, as you rightly point out. Okie dokie. That will wound him quite severely. Well, that's just not sporting. Right. If I block off Eric's attack, then I can frankly live with that. And I can definitely live with blocking off his retreat. So... Yeah. Okay. All right. Yes, very, very irritating. Right, 8 and 8, 8 and 8. Doesn't make much difference. So, this guy's 5 and 5. So if we move him to there, that will significantly weaken him at this point.
You have a full horn, so you can go a bit more nutso with the willpower use because you can recoup it really quickly now.
Is this going to have much options? If we do that, let's bring him back so that he's at least doing a bit less damage and a bit less comfortable.
Yeah.
Right. Missed. Okay. All right. So this one is 9 and 2, 9 and 8. Let's at least take this one out of the equation, shall we? Oh, you can't. We're too wounded to take him out completely. Eric, you're useless. I've always said that. Completely useless. Right.
I honestly, if you don't mind me intervening, I would say take him up the top and protect that archer because you've got a wounded archer and one guy taking care of 3 at the top there. Meanwhile, the 2 at the bottom are kind of swamped.
It's true. This is a 60% hit. Hang on a second.
He read a percentage marker! It happened! That's not a fair fight, though. That's more or less a fail. 60% is not a good one.
Gonna chip his armour down a bit at least. Okay. Now you bring the pain. Decent enemy counterattack. Breaks an enemy's armour and punishes enemies for retaliating. Okay. That guy's got a fair amount of armour. That guy's definitely got lots of armour. I'm not sure this is the right time to use that. However, what we are going to do is wipe this guy. Okay.
Excuse me.
That's very irritating. Okay. I'm not so worried about that now. Yes, okay. Alright. I don't know exactly how much use you're going to be at this, but it should be enough.
Oh, look. Eric did a thing.
It's like he's almost not completely useless. Okay. see what the numbers are here. Can we do that now? Yeah, this guy's obviously not going to enjoy this.
Very cool.
Now this fella. What does that look like? 8787. There's not a lot of difference. We'll take the 2. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
I thought that would happen.
I feel there might be a point of learning in getting spanked in completely gratuitous fights here.
It's certainly possible.
I feel there's a point to meditate on, maybe somewhere.
Okay.
It does astonish me that Eric is one of the ones still standing.
Can't quite get to him. He's too far away. 7, 6 and 7. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's pop him back. What do we think? That one, I think. Okay, what have we got here? We can't rally. Okay. Right damage? No. I think we want that.
Yeah, it was a very close call. And I think you need to realise that when you press the advantage and look for another fight, they don't throw a few stragglers at you. They throw sometimes a stronger force than the one you first encountered.
Yes, I'm beginning to
really, if you've got
see
somebody
this.
that you really need to level up. Yeah.
Excellent. I don't know what an obsidian bell
Right,
is, but I want one.
Have one. I think victory should be in like quotes. Victory, you won. But yeah, I mean, luckily you have enough supplies. You can afford to rest and absorb a lesson about wading in too deep, perhaps. I think that's the first scolding I've given you, Bucky. So that's 3 weeks in, and that's the first one. It's fine.
Okay, dredge slingers. Oh, okay.
You're on your own.
Um, enormous metal wagon. Oh, God. We'll try to help, Gunnulf. No, we've pushed it too far. Yeah, well, maybe, but not going to risk lives over it. Um, well, we're not going to try and...
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, God.
I think, Mirko, this becomes an exercise in us holding our tongues now.
Okay. All right.
Right, rest now. Rest, rest, rest.
We need to rest our troops. Because we've
Yes.
taken some damage to our heroes. We need 3 days, apparently. Okay. We don't have enough to level everyone up.
So, not only do you want to deepen your bench by levelling up your backbones, but you want to make sure that some of your strongest fighters are available for when your front line gets knocked out. So,
Yeah.
it's almost like managing a rugby team. You need
To
to
my-
balance your forwards.
My inclination is to level up Ludin, because otherwise, when I do need to use him, he's going to get instantly killed.
Yeah.
Which is...
Ah, Mirko, you and I had exactly the same thought. Nothing, Ben. Look away. Keep on. Nothing to see. It's fine.
Right.
You very narrowly dodged a very big bullet. Yeah. So Ludin, I mean, also you've got loads of renown. You don't need to go renown hunting.
I haven't got enough to level everyone up.
That's going to be the situation though forever. That's you're in the long grass now. Let's say.
So, okay. How much does it cost me to promote him? 5. Yes. And we could use...
I'm not quite sure how he managed to not get Gunnulf killed. That was kind of amazing. I was braced for that one.
We'll level him up, make him a bit more useful. What else have we got? What does this do? You need to be level 5 to use it.
You don't have
That's
anybody.
useful.
How's Moga doing?
Well, he's level 4 and I can level him up. In theory, I think I could level him up for 20. Yeah. Which would allow him to carry that item.
Yeah.
Which would make him, well, fairly useful.
Yeah.
It's probably worth having him up there. Take that out. Okay.
Nice.
Anyone at level 2 or
You've got to
better.
do his points as well. Give him his
can
points.
give the other thingy too. Go for Gunnulf. No, can't promote him.
What's Bercy got?
I don't know. What does this do? Remind me. This is +2 will per kill. That's better on someone with... No, okay. Alright. Yes. Alright. We'll leave that for the time being.
Go back to Mogo. I think you've got promotion points that you haven't spent.
Oh, that could well be right, yes. Hang on a second. Ah, yes, alright. That's shield breaking. He hits pretty hard already. I think we're going to do that and give him some real...
Well, you are attracting attention, so I would have gone for defense now, because he's going to be targeted more often.
Well, he's got a lot of clout though. I like him being able to shatter them when they come in.
Okay.
In theory. Right, now rest.
Right. You do you. I'm not doing anything. It's fine. Look at that lovely rest. Yeah.
Excellent.
Go on. And look how green and happy you are.
Yes, still a reasonable amount of supplies.
Yeah.
We won a battle and still have plenty of vol, plenty of fighters. This is good.
Yeah, you've got more than 800, a combined force of more than 800, which is brilliant.
That's not too bad. Okay, I need to take a short break.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that and be back in about 5 minutes or so, if that's okay.
Of course.
Right. I just need a little bit of a moment of comfort, shall we say?
He's going to go and hug himself. He's got a special pillow.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah, go and hug a pillow. Right, I will. I'll be back in just a few minutes. So if you can, please stay with us. It'd be
Stick
very
around,
much
guys. We'll be
appreciated.
back soon.
Cheers. And we're back, for good or ill. My name's Ben, and we're playing the Banner Saga with Sock Fiddler, enthusiastically mocking my every effort as we go.
Oh, I'm not mocking yet. It's close. I'm always there.
It's close to mocking.
The mockometer nearly full.
Okay. Right. I think we're ready to continue our journey.
Oh, this looks lovely.
This is fabulous.
Looks like Eric. Oh gosh.
What am I missing about the merchant's brother? Hang on a second. There's a struggle. Merchants no dredge. Encircling Dengler are a variety of goods. Is Dengler the merchant?
All the way back in Strand, the guy was like, "My brother's gone missing." Blah blah blah.
Oh yes. Let's find out. The merchant's brother, guess he didn't make it. We will take the necklace with the intent to return it.
Yeah. I'm still sad that there's no look for the merchant's brother while taking all the stuff. Like, why can't you do both? I've got hands, don't I? Those very nice people. But yes, examine the Godstone, because this is where the lore of the
We
game
have
is.
to, because I need to know more about this. Dengler was always one of the favourites amongst men, god of good fortune. They believed he brought luck, wealth, or whatever else you wish you had but couldn't get on your own. The word fortune has a lot of meaning. I'm pretty sure the dead merchants didn't get exactly what they were asking for.
The good meaty lore. Yes. That's what we're all about. The meaty lore channel. That's what we should rename ourselves. Meaty Mondays. Well, this is getting rather well. Oh no.
Smoke rising from the trees. Dredge aren't known for setting fires, but it does get their attention. We'd use fires like that to lead them along in the Great Wars. Could be someone else trying to get attention. The other group from Schlid was sent this way. Oh. If it's the other group from Schlid, then they are Val, aren't they? Do we check it out ourselves or send some Val? We have to check it out ourselves. Okay, we have a fight.
Meaty Monday.
Right. Now we did pick up some renown. So given that they're his men, let's pop him in there.
Meaty Mondays. It could be a flanking mead situation before and after. I mean, we'd have to put a limit on meading. Oh, hey, Con. Look at the way he's holding that axe. That's why he's the one that's got the, what is it, the whiz? You see, I have a 17-year-old son, and one of my great joys is ruining cool speak for him. So I will happily say things like, "That's a big mood." Oh, he hates that. Oh, that upsets him. So I'm going to be like, "All the riz now. I've learnt a new one." But yes, cake
Okay.
on. Yeah.
Right. We will find out what this battle is like.
You're all right. You got this. You got this. Come on, Bucky. I believe in you. I would sing it like Luke, but I'm not Luke, and I feel that would be cheating.
Okay. 3 over there, 2 over there. The 3 over there are big guys. We haven't got a lot of manoeuvre options, to be honest, have we?
No.
They're not really allowing us to move around much, so we might as well leave it as it is.
Ben is very much about conscious drinking. Me less so these days. Oh, stop it.
One second before I do that, let's see what he's dealing with. Yeah, but that's 16 armour, that's...
You gotta let Ben be Ben. And as we've seen, Ben likes to learn the hard way sometimes, so we've just gotta let him do him. Though please feel free to shout hubris and horn in the chat whenever you feel that that's necessary. Well, you saw how that went with Gunnulf. Ben's got some kind of weird luck on his side at the moment.
Let's at least weaken him a bit, take some of the...
Looking bleak for Eric.
No one she can hit from where she is.
But also, she's very vulnerable where she is right now.
She is indeed.
So I would say we would need to move her.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you. You do you. Drunk.
Trim him down a bit, make him a bit more vulnerable.
Yeah, Rick. And you keep, mate. I mean, I say that. That's a pretty decent armor break.
I tend to agree. She's not got much that she can do, but
very nice.
can't get directly into it. Can go there.
Where? Are you familiar? Ah. Oh my goodness, man. Okay, thank you. I mean, I'll mess it up very deliberately and it'll irritate him. He's out with his mates tomorrow night as well, so he's going to come back with all the lingo. I love ruining drip swag for him too. That's another fun one.
Hurt him a bit. I assume she can't actually.
She's got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She needs to come up a little bit. She cannot. Okay. Right.
Very nice.
How much have we got left? Not enough. I'm going to get that much closer.
Don't move it into combat range for him on his next turn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it looked grim at the start. I have to agree with you, Merca, but he's really done well. Good job, Becky. We're not at the end yet, but I think we've got this.
I mean, I'm not wildly panicked at this stage, put it that way.
Actually, you've got Mercury saying good job. I feel like the sun turned pink and started smiling.
Okay, unit has full willpower, that's fine. What we will do then is rest him. She can't attack him because she's too close. We can get her out of the immediate way though, trimming back a little bit, can't we?
Yeah.
Good. Bring him in. A little bit of luck.
Long.
Plonk, as you say.
Yeah. Aww.
Moga's been injured.
Yeah.
Harkin's been injured.
Yeah.
Oh, could be worse.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, we get a sizable detachment. Right, 1 second. We shall camp because we need to check on our heroes. So, 3 days of rest will be called for to get everybody back up to full whack. That's fine.
Now, what I would point out at this point is that when people join your caravan, your supplies get significantly lower. So you've gone from nearly 60 days to just over 40.
Yeah.
And you've still got heroes that you can trade in and out. So what I would advise at this point, you can do anything you want, but I would say wait until more of them are injured. You've still got a decent number of fighters that are at full health and raring to go. So if you manage them carefully, you might not need to rest for a couple more fights.
We have enough renown to promote this guy, so let's do it.
I'm going to call him just the tip from now on.
Gotta say.
Because that's a little bit smutty.
Right. Oh, strength. His armor's pretty good. Let's do that. Okay. Right. We're not too crippled, are we? So...
Because also your morale's
Thank
pretty
you,
high as
Merca.
well.
In fact, I think this might be a good place for us to stop since we're in camp.
That's true, and I did mention during the break that I'm not firing on all cylinders.
So perhaps this is a good time to stop anyway. Thank you very much for joining us. And with any luck, all being well, we'll be back next Monday, same time, 11 UK time, to play part 4 of the Banner Saga, in which we will crush
Aw.
all of our enemies and drive them before us, of course.
I did not imagine you getting to episode 4 in this game. I've got to be absolutely honest. that's that's taught me a lesson. Yeah, I was like, no, I'll never make it. I was thinking 2, maybe 3 at the most. So that we're going for episode 4 next week. Well done, Bucky.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. And I shall. Oh, just a quick reminder, our next stream, I think, is Friday. We're playing Traveller on stream on Friday. And then on Saturday, we have the lovely John Legitimine joining us to play some Tony and Rudy, which is a homebrew adventure set in the years leading up to the Second World War. Currently in Switzerland.
Undefeated!
Yeah, undefeated. So, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. I hope you had some fun watching some Banner Saga. And catch you next time.
Good night.